In today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace the save data battery so we can get back to playing Zelda Link's Awakening. Here's everything you will need to do the battery replacement. You're going to need a Gameboy screwdriver, of course the new save data battery. In this case, it's the CR1616 battery. We're also going to be needing some isopropyl alcohol, some Q-tips, a soldering iron, some flux, and a nice table mat to work on. Alright, so let's take our game and flip it over. And then you'll want to take your Gameboy screwdriver, take out that screw, and then flip it back over, and then hold the bottom half of the cartridge, and then take your finger, put it in this groove here, slide down, and then pick up. Then we can pull the cartridge out. Now you want to take some solder and apply it to the plus part of the battery. Just enough to make it look all shiny again. And then do the same thing to the negative side of the battery. Once you put the new solder on it, grab some tweezers because it'll be hot, and then grab under the pin right there, and heat that solder, melt that solder right there, and lift up on it until it's loose, hold up on it until that solder hardens again, and then we're going to do practically the same thing on the other side. And just pick it up and take it off. So then you want to find your positive side and flip it according to where it needs to go. And just set it there in place. Have your tweezers hold down the battery. Heat up this right side here, just enough to where it'll stay. And then do it to this side. Now it will hold in place. Now you want to take your flux and put just a tiny drop right there. And then take your solder and your soldering iron and put a nice new blob on there. Not too big, but good size. If it looks real shiny like that, you know that you have a successful solder connection and you don't have any cold solder. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, so there's the battery successfully installed. Now let's take a Q-tip and some alcohol and wipe off all that flux. While it's here and open, let's take a Q-tip with some alcohol and clean the pins. Alright, now that looks really good and clean, let's get it back in the case. Alright, now let's test it out. I'm going to get through this tutorial and get it saved. Alright, let's try to save it. We'll turn it off and reset just to be sure. And there it is, the profile I just made. Link has a shield and everything. So there's the game all fixed up and ready to go. Hope this tutorial helped you. See you in the next one.